Breakfast this morning is one of the turkey ham and cheese. Nope. Yep, I think it does have cheese. Omelets with a free amount of sugar-free ketchup, pear, and a cheese stick. You can see that cheese stick in there. That's my smart carb, and my power fuel is the cheese stick. And I am working on my second water. There was no snack today because I've been out at the thrift store and the Dollar Tree, and either it'll be at the end of this video or I'll just do a separate video. So I haven't filmed it yet. We'll see how long it is. But guess what I'm having today? A hamburger with mustard and ketchup and cabbage from last night. Now I'm eating both of my smart carbs today. Had pinto beans left, and I have a tablespoon of my homemade chow chow. And then the peas, they need to be eaten. So there's a half a cup of each, and I'm not eating my extra power fuel because I think this is way plenty food. And I have the tail end of a Diet Pepsi that I got at the Dollar Tree. Stepped out of my comfort zone of Diet Mountain Dew. And then that is still my second water because that's what I left here when I went shopping. So that's it for lunch. Snack is half a cup of cottage cheese for my power fuel and 2 rice cakes for my smart carb. I'm using a regular one and an apple cinnamon. And I'm on my third water. My Nutrisystem snack is the honey mustard pretzels. I'm having a V8 for some vegetables. I just don't feel like eating any vegetables, so I thought, well, I would drink them. And I just filled up my 4th water. For supper tonight, I started with a chicken fettuccine Alfredo. I think that's what it's called. That's what's in here with this. I bulked it up with a half a cup of linguine and some broccoli and a 1/4 cup of Alfredo sauce. The Alfredo sauce will be an extra because a 1/4 cup was 25 calories. So that beefed up that. And then, now this is butternut squash. I thought I read on the vegetable list that it was a vegetable. Well, I found out today, which I should have known, but I thought I saw it. It's a starch, but I bought it and we're going to eat it. So I don't have enough, but for I think 1 starch, I pulled one from somewhere else, and the rest of the day I didn't eat one, I'm sure. So anyway, butternut squash is a starch, so you won't be seeing it that often on our menu anymore. And then I'm having a glass of iced tea with some of the Lipton iced tea pods. Ooh, best glass of iced tea. Is so fresh. So that is it for supper. And coming up next is my Thrift and Dollar Tree haul. Hey, now we are going to do our haul. I'm assuming you're seeing this at the end of my What I Ate Today video. I was considering, did I do a separate video or put it together? We might as well just put it together, have one old video. But this morning, I had something that I wanted from Wanda's, and you always check Wanda's before you go retail. You just do. Got lucky. Then I wanted to see C-Van. Apparently, the people that stand in line to get in the door must have wiped them out because they didn't hardly have anything. But I'll show you what I got. Of course, I did find something. And then a sweet subscriber had sent me a Dollar Tree gift card, and it was burning a hole in my pocket. So I went and had fun with that. I had one thing in mind that I needed, and I got lucky on that. So at least I did with what you're fixing to see. At least I got the 2 things that I was going out for. So let's start. I'll just start with what I got from C-Van because it's just one thing. It is this cookbook, community or church cookbook actually, Back Creek Friends Meeting, and I am assuming this is a Quaker cookbook because I read a series, a Harmony series by Philip Gulley. You should read it if you hadn't. It's a wonderful series about a Quaker Friends Meeting. That's what they call their church, Friends Meeting. So I'm assuming that's what this is. Collection of recipes by Back Creek Friends Meeting, United Society of Friends Women. and it's from Ashboro, which is not too far from me. So, I had to get it. And then from Wanda's, I found this from Joanna Lund. I had found some other books of hers. Tracy had said they would be good for what I'm doing. And I looked up and found some last time I was there. I didn't do a haul. And I must have missed this one, or it was either in a different place. I think it was in a different place. But she does like exchanges, which I don't do the exchanges, but she does some healthy recipes. And I thought, well, I'll add this to my collection of her cookbooks. And then I did find some recipes. I'm reading it, all recipes. A handful of magazines, all recipes magazines. She doesn't always get magazines, but she had some today. And then this, I am so thrilled to have found this book. It is the A&P Cookbook and Shopping Guide. Oh, there's that blasted phone. Okay, so here it is. I looked while the phone was ringing. I looked in the front. It's the 1975 book. I did not know what A&P stands for. The Great Atlantic and Pacific Tea Company. Anyway, that's where we used to shop back in the day. We shopped at A&P. We even shopped at A&P when RJ was little. So we still had one, and it was just not even a block from my house. Sometimes I'd push him up there in the stroller. That's how close we were. I can't remember what year they went out of business, but I really liked A&P. So when I saw this book, I'm like, okay, nostalgia made me do it. I don't know what kind of recipes that there would be in here, but for nostalgia's sake, I had to have it. And then this is what I went for. 2 dishes, and these are the perfect size. They're not the same color, they don't match, but of all the dishes she had 2 that are basically the same size. And these are for, let's see, this one was $3 and this one was $3.95. That's Anchor Hocking and Anchor Hocking. They're both Anchor Hocking. In that rotisserie chicken book I found at Ollie's, they had like nachos, and I was whittling it down to make some for Nutrisystem that would fit into our what we need to have for our meal. And I wanted to do individual dishes because when you're counting, when you got, let's see, 4 times, we probably get 4 chips out of those. Let's say you're counting 16 chips, and that's your carb. You want all 16 of your chips. You don't want it in a big container and you scoop it out and somebody get half of your chips. And it's easier to get your right amount of chicken and your right amount of beans. And so I wanted to have 2 individual dishes that would hold our nachos. That's the main thing I bought these for. And I like the fact that they will go, I bought something. I bought me a new air fryer, convection oven, toaster oven. It's wonderful. I just got it like 2 days ago, and I love it. I made chicken tenders last night in 9 minutes. I had forgot that I was supposed to make chicken, and I thawed it out, put it on the little pan, popped it in there on convection, and they were done in 9 minutes. Yes. And it's so quiet. It's a chef man. That's what it's called, chef man. And these will fit right in there side by side because it's a good size one. And I've looked at them for the longest time, and I just never would do it. And so finally I did it. And I love it. Now, next is the Dollar Tree. I just needed some tinfoil. Now, this right here, oh my goodness, it is Stay Cool Watermelon, nuts of watermelon and seltzer. I sprayed it in here a while ago and I took it out of the bag. Oh my gosh. If you like watermelon smells and you use air sprays, I urge you to go to the Dollar Tree and get some of these. It smells so good. I wish I'd have got more. Next time I'm in there, if they got it, I'm going to get more. Listen, I believe in stocking up on my air fresheners. Then this I got for my car in my dashboard because we were trying to write something down. Me and Dave were somewhere. I didn't have a pen in my pocketbook. I didn't have a pen on me. And I didn't have a pen in the glove box, and I didn't have nothing to write on, which I thought I did. So this has got a pen with it. That's why I got that. Then I got some, I got some stickers, some metal flowers, gold, silver. They had gold, but I didn't care for the gold. And that's kind of like a bronze, I guess. And then these, they're like 3D effect butterflies. Get that glare. They're so pretty. So I got that, and I got some big paper plates. We're just about out of those. And some invisible tape. I use this. Listen, I'm old school. I tape recipes in a composition book. My main recipe book is recipes that are taped in. That's just, my composition book is like a 5-subject. That started out this big. It's like that big because of all the paper and tape that I put in it, but that's just how I like it. I've tried so many different ways to organize my recipes. You just can't believe how many ways, how many different cookbooks I have made myself, and that's the one I always go back to. Just print it in my recipe software, cut it out, tape it in. So anything that I find that I want to try, I'll save it to like a Word file, which I use OpenOffice, and print it out, cut it out, tape it in, and there you have it. Like I said, I'm just old school like that. These were just simply a fun purchase. I'm a sucker for lip gloss or chapstick. I love chapstick. I like all kinds. So I saw this. Oh, I thought it said mocha latte. I'm not going to like this. It says matcha latte. I'll give that to Holly. I read that wrong. I don't like matcha. Let me put that over there for Holly. But this one is bubble tea. So I know I'll like that. Bubble tea. It's got the you can see it's got the boba. And this is what I went for. Some of the magnets, because I used almost all mine the other day fixing the magnets on my refrigerator. And I got these for Sebastian to make his muffins in when he comes tomorrow. He will be here tomorrow. And then I got these because we pop these. If he's here, now that we know what they do, I have to get a pack for him to pop. It don't matter if he keeps the balloon or not, which he doesn't. It's just fun for him to pop and just wait for them to blow up, and then they jump, and it's good fun. I'm telling you, if you got grandkids or young kids, get some of these little things. If they can't hit it with their fist like it shows, just have them stomp on it with their shoe. That's what he does. And then finally, I got me some more nail polish. Listen, I had watched the video. I was trying to track down a recipe, and in that video, I had my nails done. I'm like, well, why don't I ever do my nails, lazy? So I had bought, this was the first one I bought, was the dark gray. And then I bought a couple more. Well, this Dollar Tree had stocked up their nail polish. So I got some pretty spring colors. I got orange and pink and purple. So those will be pretty. Listen, I'm already wearing kind of spring colors now. I don't care. I don't keep into the fashion, in case y'all don't notice. Let me see. That is everything. So that is my thrift haul and my Dollar Tree haul. And that will do it for me for this video. And I will see you in my next one.